Let me ask you something that I know resonates with so many of us. Have you ever stood in front of your closet filled with beautiful clothes that you love, but somehow when you put them on, they just don't make you feel the way you want to feel? Maybe you feel like certain outfits add bulk where you don't want it, or maybe you feel like your clothes are wearing you instead of you wearing them with confidence. If you're nodding along, you're absolutely not alone. The truth is, there are 7 incredibly simple style hacks that can instantly make you look slimmer, more polished, and absolutely radiant. These aren't about hiding your body or following restrictive rules. Instead, they're about understanding how to use color, fit, and styling to create the most beautiful version of yourself. These techniques work regardless of your size, your budget, or what's currently hanging in your closet. In fact, you probably already own pieces that could be styled differently to give you that instantly slimmer, more confident look you're after. Today, I'm sharing 7 game-changing style hacks that will transform how you look and feel in your clothes. We're talking about color secrets that stylists use, fit tricks that fashion editors swear by, and styling techniques that will have you walking taller and feeling more confident every single day. If you're ready to unlock these confidence-boosting secrets, make sure to subscribe to EverWise Older Women, where we celebrate style, confidence, and the beauty of every stage of life. Hit that notification bell because you definitely don't want to miss any of our upcoming style transformations. Now let's dive into hack number 1, and this is something that will change how you think about your entire wardrobe forever. The first style hack that will instantly make you look slimmer is mastering the power of monochromatic dressing. This technique is about understanding how color creates visual lines and using that knowledge to create the most flattering silhouette possible. Here's the science behind why this works. When you dress in one color family from head to toe, you create an unbroken vertical line that elongates your entire silhouette. Your eye travels up and down rather than stopping at different color breaks, which means you appear taller and leaner instantly. The most common mistake is breaking up your silhouette with contrasting colors in ways that actually widen your appearance. For example, wearing a dark top with light bottoms creates a horizontal line right across your midsection, which can make you appear wider than you actually are. But monochromatic doesn't mean boring or limited. You can create incredibly sophisticated outfits by playing with different shades, tones, and textures within the same color family. Think about a beautiful outfit in varying shades of blue, maybe navy pants, a powder blue blouse, and a denim jacket. Or consider different tones of gray, from charcoal to silver to pearl. My personal favorite monochromatic combination for instant slimming is working within the navy family. Navy is incredibly flattering on almost everyone. It's sophisticated and timeless, and you can create so many different looks by incorporating everything from deep midnight navy to soft powder blue. When building a monochromatic outfit, pay attention to the undertones of your colors. Cool blues should stay with cool blues, warm grays should pair with warm grays. This attention to undertones is what makes the difference between a sophisticated monochromatic look and an outfit that looks mismatched. Here's a practical tip: when shopping, think about building color families in your wardrobe rather than buying individual pieces. If you find a beautiful navy blazer, consider also looking for navy pants, a lighter blue blouse, and maybe even navy shoes. This way, you're creating multiple outfit possibilities that all work together. You can also create a slimming monochromatic look using lighter colors. The key is keeping everything in the same tonal family. A beautiful outfit in varying shades of camel, cream, and beige can be just as slimming as an all-black ensemble, as long as you're maintaining that unbroken visual line. The second style hack is understanding and utilizing vertical lines and details to elongate your body. This is one of the most powerful optical illusions in fashion, and once you understand how to use it, you'll see opportunities everywhere in your wardrobe. Vertical lines work by drawing the eye up and down rather than side to side, which creates the illusion of height and slimness. These lines can be created like seaming, prints, accessories, or even the way you style your outfit. One of the easiest ways to incorporate vertical lines is through your choice of tops and jackets. Look for pieces with vertical seaming, princess lines, or vertical design details. A cardigan with a long, open front beautiful vertical line, as does a well-fitted blazer with a longer silhouette. Stripe patterns can be incredibly slimming when used correctly. Thin, closely spaced vertical stripes are much more flattering than wide or widely spaced stripes. The thin stripes create that elongating effect we want, while wide stripes can actually make you appear wider. But stripes aren't the only way to create vertical lines. Consider the power of a long necklace, a scarf worn long and straight, or even the way you style your hair. A sleek, straight hairstyle creates a different vertical line than voluminous, curly hair. One of my favorite vertical line tricks is the power of the long cardigan or duster. These pieces create an incredibly elegant vertical line that instantly elongates your silhouette. When you wear a long cardigan over a fitted top and well-fitted pants or skirt, you create this beautiful column of fabric that makes you look taller and leaner. Vertical lines also work beautifully in prints and patterns. A subtle pinstripe, a delicate vertical floral pattern, or even the vertical seaming on a well-made dress can create that slimming effect. The key is choosing patterns where the vertical elements are the dominant visual feature. Another way to create vertical lines is through your accessories and styling choices. A long, straight scarf creates a different effect than a scarf tied in a bow. A belt worn at your natural waist creates a vertical line above and below, while a belt worn at your hips creates more of a horizontal break. Even your choice of shoes contributes to vertical lines. Nude shoes that match your skin tone create an unbroken line from your legs to your feet, which can make your legs appear longer. Similarly, shoes in the same color family as your pants create a continuous vertical line. The third style hack is all about strategic fit, and this might be the most important one because it affects every single piece in your wardrobe. The key is understanding the difference between fitted and tight, and between loose and sloppy. Strategic fit means clothes that follow the lines of your body without being clingy, and clothes that have enough room to be comfortable without looking oversized or shapeless. This sweet spot is where you look your absolute best, and it's achievable regardless of your size or body type. The biggest mistake is choosing clothes that are either too tight or too loose. Clothes that are too tight actually highlight areas you might want to de-emphasize and can create bulges or lines that aren't flattering. Clothes that are too loose can make you look larger than you are and hide your natural waist and shape. Instead, look for pieces that skim your body. They should follow your natural lines without clinging, and they should allow you to move comfortably without pulling or bunching. This is especially important for tops and dresses, where the fit through the torso makes such a difference. For tops, you want a fit that skims over your midsection without being tight across the chest or loose in the shoulders. The shoulder seam should hit at your natural shoulder point, and the top should follow the line of your torso without clinging. For pants and skirts, the fit through the waist and hips is crucial. You want enough room to be comfortable, but not so much room that the fabric bunches or pulls in unflattering ways. The waistband should sit comfortably at your natural waist without digging in or sliding down. Pay attention to where your tops end in relation to your body. Tops that end at the widest part of your hips can make you look wider, while tops that end just below your hip bone or at mid-thigh tend to be more flattering. Similarly, jackets and cardigans that end at a flattering point on your torso can create beautiful proportions. Focus on how the garment actually fits your body rather than the number on the label. Sizes vary so much between brands that the number is almost meaningless. Sometimes a size up fits better through the shoulders but needs to be taken in at the waist. The goal is finding the size that fits the majority of your body well. Strategic fit also applies to undergarments. The right bra can completely change how your clothes fit and how you look in them. A well-fitted bra lifts and supports, creating a smoother silhouette under your clothes and making everything you wear look more polished and intentional. The fourth style hack is mastering strategic layering to create slimming silhouettes and add visual interest to your outfits. Layering isn't just about staying warm, it's about creating depth, dimension, and the most flattering proportions possible. The key to slimming layering is understanding how different pieces work together to create your overall silhouette. You want layers that enhance your shape rather than hide it, and you want to create visual interest without adding bulk. One of the most effective layering techniques is the rule of thirds, which involves creating 3 distinct layers that work harmoniously together. This might be a fitted base layer, a structured middle layer like a blazer or cardigan, and an outer layer like a scarf or statement necklace. The base layer should be fitted and comfortable. Think of a well-fitted tee, blouse, or sweater that follows your body lines. This layer creates the foundation for everything else and should be in a color that works well with your other layers. The middle layer is where you can add structure and style. A blazer, cardigan, vest, or light jacket can completely transform your base layer and create a more polished, intentional look. This layer should complement your base layer without overwhelming it. The outer layer might be a scarf, statement necklace, or even a light jacket. This layer adds the finishing touch and can pull your entire outfit together. It's also the layer that's easiest to change to create different looks with the same foundation pieces. Here's a specific layering combination that works beautifully. Start with a fitted tee or blouse in a flattering color, add a structured blazer or cardigan in a coordinating color, and finish with a long necklace or scarf that creates a vertical line. This combination creates depth and interest while maintaining clean, slimming lines. Effective layering should look effortless and intentional, never overdone or cluttered. Each layer should contribute to the overall effect, not compete with the other layers. Fabric choice is crucial. You want to combine fabrics of different weights and textures in a way that creates interest without bulk. Color coordination is important in layering. You don't have to match everything exactly, but your layers should work together harmoniously. This might mean choosing different shades of the same color or combining complementary colors in a way that feels intentional and sophisticated. One of my favorite layering tricks for creating a slimming effect is the open cardigan or blazer technique. Instead of buttoning your outer layer closed, leave it open to create a vertical line down the center of your body. This technique elongates your silhouette and creates a more relaxed, effortless look. Another effective technique is playing with different lengths. A longer cardigan over a shorter top creates visual interest and can be very flattering, especially if the cardigan hits at a flattering point on your body. The fifth style hack is understanding how to use accessories strategically to draw attention to your best features and create the most flattering proportions. Accessories have incredible power to transform an outfit, but they need to be used thoughtfully to create a slimming effect. The key principle is using accessories to create the pull points that enhance your natural beauty rather than overwhelming your overall look. This means choosing accessories that complement your outfit and your body, not compete with them. One of the most effective techniques is using a statement necklace to draw attention upward toward your face. A beautiful necklace creates a focal point that naturally draws the eye up, which can make your entire silhouette appear longer and leaner. The necklace should be proportioned correctly for your body and your outfit. A delicate chain might get lost under a chunky sweater, while a very bold statement piece might overwhelm a simple fitted top. The goal is finding the right balance that enhances rather than overpowers. Long necklaces and scarves are particularly effective for creating slimming lines. A long pendant necklace creates a beautiful vertical line down the center of your body, while a scarf worn long and straight has the same elongating effect. Belt placement is crucial and can completely change your silhouette. Wearing a belt at your natural waist creates an hourglass shape and can make you look instantly slimmer by defining your smallest point. But wearing a belt at your hips or at an unflattering point can have the opposite effect. If you're wearing a dress or tunic that doesn't have a defined waist, add a belt in a coordinating color at your natural waist. This simple addition can transform a shapeless garment into something that's incredibly flattering and polished. For the most slimming effect with scarves, consider wearing them in ways that emphasize vertical rather than horizontal lines. A scarf worn as a long, straight vertical element creates a different effect than a scarf tied in a bow or wrapped multiple times around your neck. Handbag choice and placement also affect your overall silhouette. A bag that's too large can overwhelm your frame, while a bag that's too small might look disproportionate. The ideal bag size is proportioned to your body and doesn't add bulk or compete with your outfit. Earring choice can contribute to the overall slimming effect. Earrings that elongate the neck, like drop earrings or dangly styles, can create a more flattering line than studs or button earrings. But proportion is key. The earrings should complement your face shape and hairstyle. The sixth style hack is choosing the right fabrics and textures to create the most flattering silhouette possible. The fabric and texture of your clothes have a huge impact on how they fit, how they move, and how they make you look and feel. Some fabrics naturally create a slimming effect, while others can add bulk or cling in unflattering ways. Understanding these differences will help you make better choices when shopping and styling outfits. Fabrics that drape well are generally the most flattering because they follow the lines of your body without clinging or adding bulk. Think about fabrics like jersey, ponte knits, silk, and high-quality synthetic blends that have good drape and recovery. These fabrics move with your body and create smooth, clean lines. Avoid fabrics that are too clingy or too stiff. Clingy fabrics can highlight every bump and curve in ways that might not be flattering, while very stiff fabrics can create a boxy silhouette that hides your natural shape. The goal is finding fabrics that follow your body lines without being too revealing. Texture can be used strategically to create visual interest and enhance your silhouette. Smooth textures tend to be more slimming than bumpy or nubby textures, which can add visual bulk. A beautifully textured jacket can add interest without making you look larger, especially if it's paired with smooth fitted pieces underneath. Fabric weight is another important consideration. Very heavy fabrics can add bulk, while very light fabrics might cling or show every line of your undergarments. Medium weight fabrics that have good structure but still move well are often the most flattering choice. Here's a specific fabric recommendation: ponte knits. These fabrics have the comfort and stretch of knits but the structure and appearance of woven fabrics. They're incredibly flattering because they skim the body without clinging, they don't wrinkle easily, and they come in a wide variety of colors and styles. Another excellent choice is structured jerseys. These fabrics have enough stretch to be comfortable and move with your body, but enough structure to create clean, smooth lines. They're perfect for dresses, tops, and even some pant styles. When it comes to prints and patterns, smaller, all-over patterns tend to be more slimming than large, bold patterns. Vertical elements in patterns create a more slimming effect than horizontal elements. And patterns that blend tonally are generally more flattering than high-contrast patterns. Fabric care is important for maintaining the slimming effect of your clothes. Fabrics that are properly cared for maintain their shape and drape better than those that are neglected. This means following care instructions, using appropriate hangers, and storing clothes properly. The seventh and final style hack is mastering the art of proportion and silhouette to create the most flattering overall look. This technique brings together everything we've discussed and helps you create outfits that make you look and feel your absolute best. Understanding proportion means knowing how different parts of your outfit work together to create your overall silhouette. It's about balancing fitted and loose elements, playing with different lengths, and creating visual harmony between all the pieces you're wearing. One of the most effective proportion techniques is the fitted-loose balance. This means pairing fitted pieces with looser pieces in a way that creates interest and flattery without overwhelming your frame. For example, a fitted top with wide leg pants or a loose blouse with fitted jeans. The key is making sure that at least one element of your outfit shows your shape. If everything is loose and flowing, you can lose your natural waist and appear larger than you are. If everything is fitted, you might feel too constricted. The balance between fitted and loose creates the most flattering combination. Length proportions are crucial for creating a slimming effect. The length of your tops in relation to your bottoms can completely change how you look. Tops that end at unflattering points can make you appear wider, while tops that end at flattering points can enhance your natural proportions. Here's a general guideline. Avoid tops that end exactly at your widest point, whether that's your bust, waist, or hips. Instead, look for tops that end just above or just below these points. This creates more flattering lines and proportions. Layering different lengths can create beautiful proportions and add visual interest. A longer cardigan over a shorter top or a crop jacket over a longer blouse can create sophisticated combinations when done thoughtfully. Color proportions matter too. How you distribute color throughout your outfit affects your overall silhouette. Wearing darker colors on areas you want to de-emphasize and lighter or brighter colors on areas you want to highlight can help create the most flattering proportions. The proportion of patterns and prints also affects your overall look. Large patterns can overwhelm smaller frames, while very small patterns might get lost on larger frames. The key is choosing patterns that are proportioned appropriately for your body size. Here's a specific proportion technique that works beautifully: the 1/3, 2/3 rule. This means dividing your outfit into proportions where one part takes up about 1/3 of your silhouette and the other takes up 2/3. This might be a shorter top with longer bottoms, or a longer top with shorter bottoms. This proportion creates visual interest and is naturally pleasing to the eye. It's more flattering than dividing your outfit exactly in half, which can make you appear shorter and cut your silhouette in an unflattering way. The most important thing to remember about proportion is that it's individual to you. What works beautifully on someone else might not work on your body, and that's perfectly normal. The key is experimenting with different proportions and paying attention to how they make you look and feel. As we wrap up these 7 style hacks, remember that looking slimmer isn't about following rigid rules or hiding your body. It's about understanding how to use the tools of style, color, fit, layering, accessories, fabric, and proportion to create the most beautiful, confident version of yourself. These techniques work because they're based on principles of visual perception and good design. They help you create outfits that are harmonious, flattering, and sophisticated. Most importantly, they help you feel confident and beautiful in your own skin. Start by choosing 1 or 2 of these hacks that resonate most with you and experiment with incorporating them into your daily outfits. You don't need to implement everything at once. Small changes can make a big difference. Remember that style is personal, and the most important thing is that you feel authentic and confident in what you're wearing. These techniques are tools to help you express your personality and feel your best, not rules that you have to follow rigidly. If you found today's tips helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to EverWise Older Women for more style inspiration and confidence boosters. You'll find links to some of my favorite pieces in the description below. What's your biggest style challenge, and which of these hacks are you most excited to try? Let me know in the comments. I love hearing about your style journey. Until next time, remember that style is about feeling confident, expressing your personality, and embracing the incredible woman you are. Keep shining, and I'll see you in the next video.